The end of 2021 going to 2022 was a good time for discovering new artists, and the biggest artist that I caught on to was none other than Yeat and bktherula. And together they will bring this exuberance which I felt at the time was unmatched, along with, you know, guys like King Carson, Destroy Lonely that was coming up as well. But BK was the first of many women artists that I would come across to be very intriguing, especially following her Nirvana project. And you also got Love Santana being the first that came out in 2020, which was a mixed bag of, you know, the chill stuff that she's known for, along with a little bit of the hard trap in there, you know, little sprinkles of it. Almost kind of sounds like DMV rap, something like that you don't get too often from her nowadays. I hardly hear it ever. But songs like Tweaking Together and Right Now will be her, you know, more targeted sound for the most part of this project and future works such as the Nirvana project, which I believe to be her best album that she's ever released. And simply, I just think the Nirvana project was a lot more eccentric, toppling a lot of her recent stuff. The kind of stuff you get on Nirvana, I wish we had more of. You got producers with some of their finest stuff on the song Light. The song on there, Mindfuck, was awkward, but I liked it. You can tell it was a freestyle. She wasn't holding back, you know what I'm saying, kind of letting that aggression speak through. You also got the elaborative song Summer, and you got the fun tracks like Gango, I Love You Back. Like, I listened to this album so many times front to back that it needs to be on my wall of albums. Like, I don't know when, but it will. I'm just broke right now. And after that, honestly, I feel like BK kind of had a hard time living up to an album like that, because from this point on, anything that came after that, it just did not hit. Like, it hit in some areas, but not to the extent of Nirvana. It just didn't recreate that magic, that spark that it once had. And Love Black was cool for what it was. I have not too many problems with it. At the time I did love it, granted, you know, I just started listening to her, but the last track on there, I don't know what to tell you, is the reason why I'm listening to her to this day. It is the reason why that I found her, you know what I'm saying? It was a video promotion of it, and I liked it, and I checked out the album, and I liked that too. And at this time, all the way up to now, you know, she was being booked for hella shows. She was getting co-signed left and right from many different artists. So her stock was definitely rising. She was definitely on the come up. And with all that time without an album in 2022, that was the only year that she didn't really drop a lot. She did drop a few singles from here or there, but in terms of an album, you know, she missed out on that. And I would assume that, you know, she was just prepping for it. And all that time gone from it, we got Level 5 Part 1 in 2023, which was by far the least motivated album she's released. Like, there was just a lot of lukewarm, middle of the road type of stuff on there. And don't get me wrong, one of the great things about her is that she still brings that catchiness, that fun feel to these songs. But in my eyes, it's definitely not in contention to what I know she can bring overall. And I'm not knocking an artist from putting out an album 1 year. You know, every album needs its just due at the end of the day. But in 2022, she dropped 2 tracks, one of them being Coop, and Coop is probably my favorite song that she's ever put out. That's just single wise. I say that because that one song eclipsed the entire project that she ended up putting out a year later. So it's just no way for me to believe that in that 1 year, that's all that she got wrapped up for that album. I don't know, maybe the touring got in the way of her, you know, making music, or maybe she was working on Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 of Level 5. That's probably why we didn't get much that year. Who knows? Level 5 Part 2 though, that she just dropped a little bit ago, was actually a little bit better and plausible this time around. Towards the end of the project, it did get a little bit more elaborative, you know what I'm saying? Some of these tracks starting to have an arc to it. The second track for me though was easily my favorite, probably the most song that I listened to of any other song. Bro, anytime, like I probably mentioned this on another video before, but anytime that pitchiness, that pitchy sound or whatever it is that's behind those drums, anytime I hear that in the beat, bro, I'm immediately liking the song. Like, it just is what it is. For some reason, it's just super hypnotic for me. Like, it just reminds me of like Vice City Street Lights or something like that. Like, anytime Future is on the beat like that, I love it as well. I'm not going to split hairs too much, but just a fair warning, there are some pretty cringe tracks throughout these albums, but I'm telling you, the best that you get from BK is just the perfect reason why I think BK is a fire artist. And if there's a part 3 or anything else that comes after, man, I'm hoping there's more chill stuff, bro. Like, the rage and the hype stuff is cool and all, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's also fun to make, you know what I'm saying, so I gotta give it to that. But, bro, the chill, ethereal, spacey feel that, you know what I'm saying, that she's so good at, it just fits her, man. And it's time for an album dedicated to that sound. So I'm all here for that. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think, how y'all feel about bktherula. Do y'all like her music? Do y'all know her? Do you know, what's your favorite song, album? Y'all let me know. Also, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share the video as well, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see y'all next one, man. Peace.